Morning, I wait for some people to join the live, you know. Wait for some people to join the live, yeah. Soon as I join the live, I just share the live, please, man, I'm gonna do. For all of the people, for your first time on the page, subscribe, please. Come and notice what heap of people I watch. What heap of people I watch. And, some not subscribe. But if it's your first time here, remember it don't cost a thing to subscribe. So, the two things that we're going to do as an log on here, just like, subscribe, and share. Well, that's a three thing. You know what I mean? But if you're up on the live right now, share the live. Yeah? Yeah, man, bless up on yourself. Yeah, man, if you're up on the live here right now, share the live. Yeah. Share the live, yeah, share the live, yeah, share the live. Yeah. For your first time in the building, subscribe. Yeah, that's right there. Post a little thing about the lockdown ready, and some people they take offense to it, and them basically I say, if you're up on the live, please share the live. I beg you, share the live. Want some people in another live, yeah, have some things to talk about. You know what I mean? And if for your first time on the page, just subscribe, yeah? Big movie and them thing there. You know what I mean? Good soup is out, going strong right now, over 120,000 views within the first week. You know what I mean? Respect in every aspect for that, you know? You know what I mean? If you're up on a live, you share the live you for me, please. I beg you now. If you're up on a live, you share the live. It don't cost a thing to share the live. If it's your first time on the page, if it's your first time on the page, please subscribe, yeah? All heap of things are going over here. Trust me. No, but me didn't want to talk about the lockdown business. I did make a post about it the other day, and some people kind of take offense to what me they are saying. So I kind of just want to clarify what me they are trying to say tonight. Um, Basically, I'm trying to understand, like if there was some type of contingency plan in place where you're going to tell the people them for lockdown and you're going to provide some grocery or, some type of resources that them can utilize during the course of the lockdown, then, that's totally understandable. And we can't stop the COVID, you know what I mean? But at the same time, people have to take into consideration that if you have these type of events like Dream Weekend, or if you allow these type of things to transpire, which Dream Weekend is a thing where attract people from outside of the country. You know what I mean? And yeah, people have to test, for coming. So where is it really coming from? You know what I mean? Where is it really coming from? And how is locking down the country containing the problem? And that's the part I'm gonna really understand. So if anybody can give me some feedback on that, if I'm wrong, I live there. You know what I mean? So, only somebody who live there can give me freedom of opinion, you know what I mean? But don't just comment and say me don't know what I go on if you're not gonna tell me what I go on. Understand what I say? You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to understand that if COVID, wishing we know, has stricken a lot of people, not only from the physical aspect, but from the financial aspect, you know what I mean? Then how does it make sense to lock down the country and stop people from earn them keep? You know what I mean? Like somebody explained that to me. You know what I mean? Because I see somebody comment the other day and they say, well, I was in lockdown for 4 months and I wasn't complaining. Okay. You know what I mean? But what about the people that can't facilitate, you know, even storing their food because they don't have a fridge? Those people have to go out on the street every single day to go look it. So if you have to lock them down, how them are going to feed them family? What happened to the people that were living in some rural area now where them can't them have to go catch water. And them have to walk a far distance to go get water. And if you catch them on the road, you're gonna find them $80,000. You know what I mean? So somebody tell me how that makes sense. If you live in Jamaica, tell me how that makes sense. How that makes sense. And you know, how is the lockdown really containing the spread if you still allow people to come in from outside of the country where the cases are much higher? I mean, even though, like I say, everybody have to test for coming. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really understand that part there. So, you know, if you got lament for my comment or lament for something when me post, you know what I mean? And basically just tell me that I don't understand. You know, you have to elaborate and tell me why I don't understand, because me just a look on the logistics. A person who can't store them food, or them a live hand to mouth, or them a live day to day, them a do them little days work and it a pay them bills. How does the lockdown benefit them? How does the lockdown benefit somebody, you know what I mean, who like me say, you know what I mean, has to go out on the road on the daily? You know what I mean? If you live in a Jamaica, please somebody tell me. You know what I mean? Because my last two are going. When I lie to no brethren. You know what I say? You know what I mean? So, like me say, a couple people commented on the post that I put up. You know, one woman even said that she had been locked down for 4 months, but I'm pretty sure that at the time when she was locked down, she had her food, she had, you know, certain necessities that she needed, and more than likely, it probably was not in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, would I love for somebody explain to me, you know, how can the lockdown be beneficial to somebody who literally have to go up on the road and go look it every single day? The people them will have to go catch water, the people them will not have water in them house. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, somebody need to, you know, give me a better understanding of how that can be beneficial. If it's your first time here, please, may I beg you, subscribe. You know what I mean? It don't cost a thing for subscribe. You know what I mean? If you're on the live right now, share the live. You come, I really like to hear from some people, you know what I mean, pertaining to this lockdown where Jamaica have a go on. You know what I mean? Somebody will say, oh, it's just 7 days, and you know, if the people them stay in, and but there are some people who literally can't stay in. There's some people who are catch. There's some people who just literally not know where to stay. So what I'm to them people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need somebody to elaborate and make me know how I could possibly be wrong about a statement that I made pertaining to this lockdown. People have to go on the road, go look it. It's not just essential worker alone have to feed them family. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, but I really like for somebody elaborate on that. You know, when I see the comment are coming as of yet, you know what I mean? I don't know through me I drive, I can't see them, but the next thing I want to talk about is this cartel. Okay. I know about Cartel's interview. It's an exclusive interview with Fox 5 before the interview even took place. They were promoting it. And now I see a headline come out stating that the whole world is in shock because Cartel gave an interview from prison. How did he get a phone? And if he's in a maximum security prison, who gave him the phone? Is Cartel really to blame for doing an interview? How did he facilitate the necessary protocol to do the interview? Where did he get the phone? It had to be internal. So if that is the case, other heads are going to roll. Because I know if me in a prison and somebody give me access to a phone, I'm going to use it. Anybody will use it. And if they promoted the interview prior to when the interview took place, How can you hold Cartel accountable? That should have been shut down before the interview even transpired. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong again. You know what I'm saying? I don't really understand, how the interview promote nationally, internationally, and them still, I said them want to hold Cartel accountable when he's in a maximum security prison that supposed to know if him have a phone or not. His lawyer came out and made a statement that, remember sometime last year or the year before, he got caught with a phone. They confiscated the phone, and then basically, as it comes in, they end up get transferred to this other facility. So, could it have been a situation where this interview was conducted and then put out, ironically, the said week when him album release? You know what I mean? Just think about what I said to you, no. The interview release from the said week when him album release. How ironic. The interview was promoted prior to the actual interview airing on Fox 5. And then there's a headline that basically states that the world is in shock after Cartel gives his Fox 5 interview. So, once again, to me, that seems like a bit of a promotional stunt. And everybody is benefited from it, not just Cartel alone. If you not get to me, I say, because, like I said, there's no way this man can get a phone in the prison if it's a maximum security prison, unless somebody from the inside give him it. So, and I feel him head alone for roll. The probe not supposed to even surround him alone. You have to look at this maximum security prison that he's in right now. Like me say, if it's your first time on the page, I beg you to subscribe. You know what I mean? Please, we have a new movie that we just released. We were in Jamaica for 2.5 weeks shooting Good Soup. The reception has been overwhelming. Within the past 6 days, a combined total of 120,000 views and counting, over 14,000 watch hours. We've acquired over 1,200 subscribers just in that little space of time. Welcome to any new subscribers who are on live right now. Welcome to anybody with up on the channel. I want to say big up to, Jamie Wood Films, Paradise Nation, Richard Brown, all of the actors and actresses, all of the people who have liked, subscribed, share, who continue to watch, Good Soup. Watch it. It's a great movie. For all the people who have been asking about part 3, part 3 is definitely in the works. Richard Brown then produced movie at a very high rate. So currently, if I'm not mistaken, they're in Kingston doing something with the people that were produced Bartender, I think Expressions, and them have one other project in the pipeline. So when them forward back now, after this lockdown that we're talking about, we're supposed to be going into production for Good Soup Part 3 for all of the people that may ask. May I say, thank you guys for your continued support. Big up to everybody with up on the live. Have a safe and prosperous weekend. If you're in Jamaica, go out and go stockpile your food them. Because you already know how the lockdown thing I go. Avoid getting locked up, avoid getting fined, stay alive, stay healthy. May I say, overall settings, the podcast that differs. Tonight, we'll be having 3 artists. The very first interview starts at 6 o'clock Jamaica time, which will be 7 o'clock foreign time, which part me that, which is Eastern time. And that artist will be Prospect out of New York, bad artist, collab with one artists such as Blackman, 13 who was on the show last week, me the era collab with Imam Munga Honorable, you know what I mean? So as an artist, really I do some big things. I make some waves. Shortly after that, we have an artist all the way from Gambia. No, from yeah, from Gambia. You know what I mean? He'll be on the platform tonight. A trap rapper, you know, from Gambia. Looking forward to, you know, holding our vibes with him. You know what I mean? He'll be on the platform. At, I think he's actually on Sunday. I'm sorry about that. I think tonight we have creative, the creative one. You know what I mean? That is one of our, you know, compadres. Big up Zony anyway, you're there, big up Shifty. You know what I say? So creative will be on the live tonight. And then after that we have Empress Isis one. You know what I say? So like I said, if you're on the live right now, please subscribe if you have not already. Watch Good Soup. Watch the interviews that we have coming up. We have Philip Fraser coming up, Powerman coming up, Predator coming up, for some of the names that you might know. And we have a host of young artists who you probably don't know. If you know any artists or if you're an artist, you know, our doors are open to promote you free of charge. You know what I mean? It's very hard for an artist to get a platform, you know, without paying money and enough time to pay for your sham. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. So respect to in every aspect to the item. You know what I mean? Please, like I said, like, subscribe, share, watch Good Soup, watch the interviews. We have over 200 odd interviews on our channel. And the show that actually inspired Good Soup was a live that we have called I'm in Love with My Cousin. It's on our After Dark playlist. Big up in every aspect to each and everybody. Stay safe, stay blessed. Is it? And do remember, the one way to get past your differences with anybody is to respect and accept the fact that everybody is different. Bless you.